1st and 10. Here's Carr. Caught. Eifert over the middle.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing now is Carr. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A Raider first down, Carter Renfrow. On play action, now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They look to throw. It's Locke. Buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merritt. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total. Receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Touchdown. One play. Easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to
the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Drake.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 41, Carr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Raiders. Carr to Waller. To throw, it's Carr.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by... Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing now is Locke. That's out to the flat for Gordon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Locke. Flush to his right. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Here's Renfro to return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Here's Carr.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? Yeah, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield, but still, the number one things you want to take away, short passes, intermediate passes. So sharp, precise, and accurate, you got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
2nd and 5.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
They had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be second down. Now Carr. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Carr. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
After the turnover, here's Locke.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Locke. And his pass incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Judy.
And it's third and short.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
First down Broncos as Locke finds Judy.
Locke looks to throw it again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Throwing on second and long. Locke.
That's caught left side by Judy.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Locke now to throw.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. Running is Jacobs. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now Carr. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
To throw his Carr. Forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught by Judy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Locke. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Touchdown, Broncos! Jerry Judy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Carr now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Carr again. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr will swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Carr going to throw. This one to Bourne out on the left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Carlson able to put this one through. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Locke. This will be caught. Judy. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch of this third quarter. He had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Carr. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Now here's a throw. It's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cleveland Farrell, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They look to throw. It's Locke. Flush to his right. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
And he will find his man Ruggs.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Carr now on 1st down. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Carr now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr, oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Henry Ruggs.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short. 1-yard line. Gordon And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the 22, Carr. He dumps it off to Dre. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Carr going to leave this for Drake on the draw. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Here's Carr to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Carr to throw. Got it open, man. It's Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Carr.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick.
A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go.
Throwing his Carr. Able to find Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot.